If you follow me, you know I'm planning a section hike of the Appalachian Trail from Grayson Highlands State Park in Virginia through Damascus down to Roan Mountain, Tennessee. In an effort to get prepared, I've been hiking with a full pack, and tonight I'm going to prepare a meal on my camp stove. Here we go. While the average meal I pack will contain a little more protein and meat, these are good samples to get started with. I've got my camp stove, some water and a pot, and of course a cigar. And now we're going to see how it comes together. When you're on the trail, you don't have the luxury of exactly following directions, so flavor packets might not be added at the end. We basically just dump everything in the pot, add some water, heat it up, and hope for the best. However, my sweet and spicy tuna, I am going to add once it's boiling and some of the water has soaked into the noodles and rice. With the dual fuel stoves, it takes about 30 seconds for them to heat up and really get a concentrated flame. You got a flame that's, 18, 24 inches until it heats up and you start to hear the sound you've got now and that rather intense fire underneath it. So now it's going to take a few minutes to boil and we'll see what we got. Some minimalist campers don't even bother with the stove. They just have a pot they can soak their dehydrated food in, or noodles, until it is in the food and can be eaten. Personally, I want a little more comfort than that and plan to take my stove with me and be able to cook food on the trail so I can eat it warm instead of luke cool. So it took about a minute to come to boil. It then boiled for maybe 3 minutes longer. The directions say something like 5 minutes of boiling, but you want to conserve as much fuel as you can when you're on a 12 to 14 day hike. So you just turn it off, let it simmer, let it cool, and eat what you've got. It has sat now for about 2 or 3 minutes while it cools off a little bit. It's thick. It could be eaten with a fork, or in this case, a wooden spoon. I also have a camp spork that I can use, but it looks good. And this is the kind of thing I'm going to be eating on the trail for roughly 5 months. Between the rice, the tuna, and the ramen style noodles, the meal was probably around 1,000 calories, which is not nearly enough for daily hiking. With the addition of some dehydrated meat, I could probably get that up right around 1,800 to 2,000 calories for the dinner meal, which is, again, not enough. Most hikers are burning somewhere 4,000 to 6,000 calories a day on the Appalachian Trail, carrying a 30 to 40 pound pack. So you augment that with snack bars, chocolate bars, candy, anything that you can get that's just loaded with calories. And then when you get to a town, you go in and gorge on a couple of pizzas, maybe a buffet of some kind, all the breakfast you can eat, and lots of ice cream, which is what I hope to do. Thanks for watching.